Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be rehousing a pterinochilus murinus and a grammostola actaeon due to a massive fungus outbreak. So finally I am back on YouTube. I'm going to be doing weekly videos from now on. When I first started YouTube I wanted to make sure that the tarantulas always came first, and because of a bit of a balancing issue between my personal life, work life and everything in between, I've decided to put more effort into the tarantulas and step back from the YouTube for the last couple of weeks. It just takes up too much time for me to edit videos, film videos, and I wanted to make sure the tarantulas were looked after and kept well. That is always going to be the priority for me, guys. I mean, I do enjoy making the YouTube videos and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I do really enjoy interacting with you guys. I'm sorry I've been a bit slow on that recently. I'm going to try and get back into a rhythm. I started again with Instagram. I'm going to be kicking off with TikTok again because I've been slow on my feeding clips there. But that is primarily because I've been focusing on the Fatal Fangs 3 tournament, which is coming up soon. My clips are all submitted now and I just can't wait for you guys to see them, so look out for that in the near future. So I'm coming back with some positive energy, and in today's video we're going to be rehousing the good and the bad, which is the pterinochilus murinus and the grammostola actaeon. The grammostola actaeon, as you guys already know, one of my absolute favourites, so please enjoy this footage. I think we'll start with the hardest first, which is going to be the pterinochilus murinus. I've got an enclosure set up here. I'm just waiting on some water dishes to arrive, so I'm going to be adding that afterwards. I think just a loose piece of foliage, just, you know, give it some more anchor points to web up to. So yes, so we've got the enclosure set up. I've moistened down one side. I know the OBT pterinochilus murinus does tend to like it arid, so I'm not going to do it too much. It's an old word, I've got the external tub ready. Now, I've not had any threat postures off this OBT yet. Do see some movement already. So get rid of that. I'm going to be putting all this straight into a bin because it is very mouldy. Oh, that's not too bad. You just see OBT just there. Oh dear, you do not want to do that. Okay, so we've transferred over to this enclosure. So what I'm going to try and do now is get a smaller just see the pterinochilus murinus there. No threat postures yet. I just need to try and get some of this substrate out of here. Alright, I think we're going to have to let that little bit of substrate go because the tarantula is just being too stubborn. Like I said, new enclosure. Let's get the tarantula in. So I did manage to get the OBT all the way out with the substrate. We're just going to go for the So we've got the enclosure set up like this. Drag. And then using a poking stick, I'm going to coax the OBT out. So, no. So we'll just let it calm down for a second. It's just over here in this corner. Once it's down from this position, we'll take the top off and have a look. So next on the list is one of my personal favourites, the grammostola actaeon. Got a lovely piece of cork bark here. The enclosure is cork bark, leaf litter, cocoa fibre and vermiculite. As you can see, the cork bark is a cylindrical one cut in half and into quarters. One side of this enclosure is moist, and as you can see from the current enclosure that the tarantula is in, it is very mouldy. Now this is a mixture of the weather. Me over moistening the enclosure and not enough air holes in the enclosure. So this is a New World species. It can be quite flicky. Oh, she's absolutely gorgeous. Or he or she, I'm assuming it's a he at this point. Ooh. No, it doesn't want to play nice. Well, that was a bit of a dramatic show. We've got the very dramatic grammostola actaeon straight into the enclosure. You see that? Gorgeous species. So again, we'll just let this one settle in. Come back in 10 minutes and have a look how they both settled. So like I say, there's plenty of space in this enclosure for this tarantula now. I think I like the look of this enclosure. It's not a massive upgrade, but this will do this tarantula till it's a decent juvenile size, and then it will be being moved on. I just wish she would spread out. I'll tell you what, we'll try feeding it, see. I keep calling her, it could be a him as well. We'll try feeding it and see if it takes any prey. Mealworm or cockroach. Let's try mealworm. Absolutely stunning tarantula, that. Honestly, cannot recommend these guys enough. I mean, that's a juvenile. I mean, the camera doesn't do it justice, but like, honestly, it's such a gorgeous tarantula. And honestly, this is one of my favourite tarantulas. For anyone who is a beginner, an advanced keeper, anyone, go out there and get yourself a grammostola actaeon. Such a gorgeous spider that is. Well, thank you for joining me again. If you did enjoy that video, then please feel free to like and subscribe and leave any comments down below. I am definitely going to be getting back to you this time. Like I said before, back again with some new energy, some new motivation, and I just can't wait to get stuck into some serious tarantula keeping business with you guys. I've got some absolutely amazing updates to share with you in the near future, so stay tuned for that. And I promise this time I'll be back next week with a fresh video. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye.